there's the new bolt, there's the old bolt. We already changed one side. Same with the washers and nuts. This one's quite a bit better. As you can see, that was starting to rust and deteriorate inside of the bushing, and it was a huge pain in the ass to get out, which is why we used a sledgehammer. Bless you, Del. So I don't know if you can see, but this side is damn straight and got plenty of negative camber, and this side is completely tipping in. So we're going to fix that by replacing the same bolt that we did down here. There's the new bolt. See if we can get one of the old bolt on the other side. There's the old bolt. Not looking so nice, although the whole thing's kind of dirty right now. But see what we can do. Since I'm not in my own garage, I don't have my impact wrench, so I have to take these off the manual way, which is not particularly fun. So we're just knocking at them with a breaker bar right now. Because it's up, it's not in gear, and I don't feel like walking to the car to put it in gear. So we're just going to hope that they'll come off easily. Which they seem to be doing quite well, actually. Again, as stated in the description, I would not tackle this job if you don't have some experience in working on cars. Not that it's terribly difficult, but it's getting the broken bolts out. If the head of the bolt shatters or shears off, not something you want to deal with, especially if you don't have the right tools. You have to have plenty of tools for this job. So get the wheel off here. There we go. Now they're all loose. Guess we can go ahead and take that off. Alright, wheels off. Rotor's looking real nice. That's going to be replaced over the summer. All I got to do is take off the caliper bracket with the caliper attached and the rotor, because it makes it a lot easier in the end to get that stupid bolt out, because from the side where you normally adjust it, I don't know if you can see, yeah, there it is, that gets stuck when you're trying to push it against that plate on the behind the rotor, the dust guard, and it just makes everything a lot harder. So I'm going to avoid that altogether by just taking it all apart. Alright, and I'm going to film this part just because if I shear the head off the bolt, I want it on video to remind me of my mistake. The head is not broken. I think we did enough with the breaker bar. Now we can just go in here with a ratchet, pull it off. Bingo! Bolt. And the bastard that won't come off. There, now you're moving, aren't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. And now the fun part, sledgehammer time. This side's coming out way easier than the other one. Wow! This is spectacular. And that's how you take that off. That was a bit more stubborn than the last one. And as you can see right in the center there, it broke actually. But whatever, that's alright. You just take a socket extension, whatever you can find, put it in there, knock it out. Of course that happens. Then the control arm gets in the way. Which is why we're prepared with a jack. Just a small jack is good for this part. Nothing large needed. Just to compress the spring to allow you to work easier. We'll do that. And then we can go in and beat the piss out of the bolt. Now, that one came out a lot easier than the last one because I was working for probably close to an hour getting the last one out, but it's also not rusted as bad. There you go. Pretty simple. And that's about it. Now you've got yourself a big ugly mess in here that you get to clean out, and then you install the new bolt. And there's the new bolt. I took everything off of here to make it easier. Don't let your caliper hang down like that. I kind of want stainless steel lines anyway, but it's not really good, especially if you're keeping your original lines. And we've got the new one right in there. The new bolt. So, bolt, nut, hub. Whole thing could be stand to be cleaned off a little bit, but I'm not really concerned about that at the moment. So now we're going to put it back together and set the camber to as negative as I can get it until I get the alignment done. So I guess that's it. And assembly is opposite of removal. I've always wanted to say that. And that's it.